Let's take a look at the Poisson distribution. If I can get my pen to work here, there it goes. And on these examples, we'll assume the mean is equal, I don't know, 10. Actually, that may be what I put in the homework. 5. And we'll look at our different cases. Our first one is we're looking at the probability that we're going to get exactly 4. So x equals 4. Okay. Let me come over here and we'll do an equals Poisson. Then the first thing we put in is, since it's exactly 4, we'll put 4 in. Then we'll put the mean in, which we said is 5. And cumulative would be 0 since it's exactly 4. And then enter. That's exactly 4. And that'd be our answer. Now let's say we're looking at the probability that x is less than 6. Well, then we'd have, if I write them all out, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't include 6 since it's less than 6. So it goes from 0 up to a number. If it goes from 0 up to a number, you can type it in like you directly into your Excel. This ends with 5, so keep that in mind. Ends with 5. We'll do a Poisson. And the first value here is the ending value, so it ends with 5, so we'll put 5 in there. Unfortunately, my mean is 5 too. I should have chose a different number, but oh well. Comma, and I'll do 1 for cumulative. By doing 1 for cumulative, it'll add up all the probabilities from x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that 5. And this was what? X is less than 6? Yeah. Well, let's, boy, I may have too many things running here. I don't know if my memory's getting... Let's say probability x is less than or equal to 3. Anyway, it's doing funny things. Well, less than or equal to 3 is 0, 1, 2, and 3. It includes 3 since it's less than or equal to. So again, our ending number going from 0 up to a number is 3, so keep that 3 in mind. Over here, we're going to say equals Poisson, and the ending number when going from 0 up to a number. Our mean is still 5, and cumulative, that'll add up all the probabilities from x equals 0, 1, 2, up to 3. This one's x is less than or equal to 3. Now let's look at x is greater than, I don't know, 7. If I think what x values that would be, that's 8, 9, 10, on up to infinity. Poisson distribution doesn't have no ending. You assume infinity, even though sometimes that doesn't make sense. Well, in order to plug it into our Excel, we have to have it go from 0 up to a number. Well, if you think of 1, this represents 100%. This is all of our possible cases. If I subtract off 0 through 7, again, 1 is everything, so that's probability x equals 0, x equals 1, x equals 2, up to x equals infinity. If I subtract off 0 through 7, that'll leave me 8 on up. And this is going from 0 up to a number, so we're ready to plug that in our calculator into Excel. So do equals 1 minus, that's our first part, and then 0 to 7, so we'll do Poisson. And the ending number when going from 0 to a number, so we'll put 7 in, then 5, and then you have to put a 1 for cumulative, because that'll be x equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what was this one? Probability x is greater than 7. Got 2 more cases. Our fifth case is where we have the probability x is greater than or equal to 3. Now the wording may be such you have to interpret the wording. At most, what does that mean? At most is less than or equal to. At least, well, that's greater than or equal to. But this would be 3, 4, 5, on up to infinity. And in order to plug it in Excel, I have to have it go from 0 to a number. So I rewrite this. Remember, 1 is everything. And if I subtract off 0 and 1 and 2, that'll leave me 3 on up. So we're ready to plug that in. Again, our ending number, when we're going from 0 up to a number, is 2. So let's come over here. 2 equals 1 minus Poisson. What did I say, 2? Yeah, 2. And then our mean, which is still 5, and our cumulative, which is 1. Again, the cumulative is x equals 0, x equals 1, x equals 2. This one was probability that x is greater than equal to 3. Well, we got the between case now. So let me scroll down a little bit here, so I have a little bit of room to work. So it's going to be between 3 and 7. Well, if I think of starting at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If I start off with that, if I subtract off 0, 1, and 2, so I got this list of numbers here. If I cross off 0, 1, and 2, that'll leave me 3 through 7, which is what I want here. And notice each one of these is going from 0 up to a number. That's from 0 to 7. This is 0 to 2. So we're ready to plug that in our calculator then. Or calculator, Excel. Equals Poisson. The ending number when going from 0 up to number. First braces ends at 7. 5 and cumulative. Minus Poisson. The ending number when going from 0 up to number, which would be 2 in the second braces. 5 and 1. And that's how we'd plug it in. And this gives us 3 to 7, like that. And those would be our answers. And how you do the Poisson distribution on Excel. I figure out how to shut Captivate off.